Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the first Panda palette update in 2023. We have made it. I'm super excited to show you the amount of stuff that I have. I know usually I say, oh, it's not a lot, it's gonna be a short video. I actually have quite a lot here. I don't know how long the video will be. If I have an empty shadow, for example, how long can I talk about an empty shadow? I'm just gonna tell you it's empty, I use it up, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to talk about, and I think we're gonna start off with the stuff that is new. If you haven't seen the Colourpop haul, I will link that here. I got 2 new items. So this is the Passionate Friend Super Shock Shadow from the BT21 collection. I have it on right now. You have to use the finger with this because it's very sheer, right? So in order to make it look like this, I went in like 2 or 3 times. But I think it's super cute, right? It's something new to my collection. It's very shiny. It's a green-yellow mix. It kind of looks like lime. It's beautiful, but more of a topper shade. You can make it work if you go in a couple times, which is what I did. Yeah, I mean, I literally bought it because it's BT21. And it's shimmy. It's super cute. The next palette that I got, because I was under 90 even. Yes, 86. I just realized I haven't counted them all together. I am now, with the new shadows, I'm at 96. So I have 10 additional shadows. It's okay, we can live with it. So this is the Coast to Coral 9-pan palette without the mirror. This is what it looks like. It's super beautiful. I haven't really touched this. I think I did swatches of the shimmer shades here in the Colourpop haul, but that's it. I haven't touched it. So I will do swatches with it, I will do a palette bingo with it, and I cannot wait to use this because it's nice to have something new in your collection, right? I worked hard for this. I worked, you know, like constantly on shadows and try to use them up or do how will this perform videos to see if I like them or not. This is a nice reward for myself, for me. 10 new shadows. I will keep this one here if I do a video and I just want to put a light wash of color on my lids. I'll use that because, you know, it's easy to use. It's hopefully easy to use up as well. So if you see a bunch of videos with a green yellow shimmer, it's this. Okay, then I think I'm going to talk about this. This is the Makeup Revolution palette in Velvet Rose. Did I drop this in the last Panda palette video? I think so. These two shadowed, and I did a look with it. I actually initially wanted to do a palette bingo, but there are only 4 shades left, so I did a look. I will link that also here. And I decided to get rid of the gold and the ochre shade. What do you call this shade? It's just absolutely horrible. This is patchy. This is more of a topper shade, but it's not really performing that well either. So these two are going. They're still here. I'm not going to depot them. I'm just going to keep them here. Don't use. These two actually like, I mean, this is a blending shade. You know, it's a blending shade. Like, what do you want me to do? But this dark shade surprised me. You know, usually you have darker shades that are very patchy and hard to work with, but out of these 4, the dark shade was the best. What does that tell you? I said that in a few videos already, but these 2 shades I was very excited about. So you had the darkest brown matte and you had a shimmer shade. They're both gone. So this is the update for this. Should I do, let me know if I should do a Howell dust on this. Obviously I'm not going to do the blending shade because it's literally my skin color. You cannot see anything. Should I do a Howell dust on that one? Just on one shadow and then be done with the palette? I don't know. We will see. Okay, then Sleek. I have quite the update as well, I think. So I did a Howell dust on this palette as well. I'll link it here. This is the Oh So Special palette by Sleek. This is what it looks like. I have done a Howell dust on Celebrate and The Male, an ochre shade, and they do not look good on me. They were very patchy, didn't look good, and it's one of those shades in a way you apply it and then you try to build it up and it actually takes off the layer underneath. Didn't like it. This actually looked nice if you spend like 5 minutes applying it and trying to blend it in and out and tap it on, and you know, it's a lot of work. It looked nice in the end. I just don't have time to use that. So these 2 are also going, which leaves me still with these 2 to use. This gave me no visualization. This I hit pan on. Yes, this is Beau. It's the blending shade. but I hit pen on it, right? So this is what it looks like. I think I used this one once. I didn't touch this one, and then I did, you know, the Howell dust. It's not my main focus palette, so I don't mind not using it. But once this one here is gone, this will be the focus. And I mean, the way I see it, I still have 3 shadows left to do a Howell dust on, right? And I'm slightly colorblind, so these 2 browns, they look exactly the same to me. Yes, one is warmer, one is cooler, same thing. And then you have the black. That's not even a real black. It's not that pigmented. It doesn't look that nice on the eyes. Okay, like it looks very intense and bad. It's not. So the way I see it, I hope it doesn't go that way, but it might as well. Only have these 2 to use. The blending shade I might use up this month, right? But once I get to this palette, and I did Howell dust on these 3, I might only have 2 shades to use. Good for me, right? Helps with my Panda palette challenge. Super excited about it, but I'm just sad because I really want to love this palette. I said it so many times before, and you're probably tired of hearing it, but darker shades, light shades, shimmer shades, matte shades, you have everything you need. It's not performing the way I want it to perform. Maybe you like the palette, and it's good for you, but I just don't. Okay, and the last but not least, 3 pans and 1 empty. I'm not really sure. So this is the Sinopia palette by Mellow Cosmetics. So I finally used this one up. There's still a bit in the corners there, but I'm not getting my brush in there, so that is empty. And I have 3 pans over here. So nice. Currently working on Current. There's not that much left. Maybe like a week, not even a week, a few days on this one. And then this will be my focus shade, Merlot. And once that is gone, Blue Moon will be my focus shade, which I have a lot of trouble with, right? I don't like the way it looks all over the lid because it's a very intense not dark blue, but cobalt blue. I don't like the way that looks, right? It's very intense and you can go overboard very quickly. So I try to use it as a liner, which works nicely, but you have to build it up, right? You have to wet your brush, go in, do the same thing 2 or 3 times. It's kind of a hassle. So a few days ago, I started using this on the lower lash line, you know, blend it out, smoke it out. I don't know, I just don't really like it. And even, it just has so much fallout, right? Even if I'm very careful and, you know, I do my liner like this, looking down, so it's not falling onto my cheeks, it's still falling onto my cheeks. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I just pick up too much product. It's kind of a hassle. And I actually, yesterday, contemplated if I should just stop using it and call it quits, because I hit pen on it, right? Look, it's a significant pen. I like it. That's not the problem with it. It's just hard to work with. This is hard to work with too, but I don't like it. It looks good in the end, but just the way to get there, no. This is such, like I said, an intense blue. And I really want to love it, but I don't know what to do with it. And I'm kind of scared because, you know, I work on these 2 first, and then this will be my focus shade. What am I supposed to do? Like, seriously, what am I supposed to do? I thought I could bring in the sleek palette and use the silver one all over the lid, and then maybe the blue one in the outer corner. I don't even know if that's going to work. I don't know if this, like, if this can build on top of this. Hey, who knows? Maybe once this is my focus shade, I will just be done with it. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just like, okay, I cannot work with this. I tried my hardest. It's terrible. I'm getting rid of it. But so far, I want to keep it. So please let me know what to do with it. That was my update. 3 pans. If I would have not made this video today, but maybe at the end of the week, this would have been empty as well. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's weird because now the last 2 shades I have left are darker shades. This is a matte and this is a shimmer. And like I said, I don't know what to do. This and then the blue. That does not look good. Right? And the both shimmer shades. I don't know. I have this with the blue. Nah, that doesn't look. See? Of course I have a bunch of palettes, right? I think I have like 12 palettes now in like overall. But I only want to use the shadows that I have already tried in a Howell dust. So I'm very limited with the shades I have. I don't think I would do a Howell dust on this one because there's only 1 shade left. You think? Isn't that a bit too intense? I mean, this is very sheer. Maybe on top of the blue. I will try that. I will have some fun with it and we will see. Okay, so anyways, that was my update. Let me get rid of... I have so many like little piece of paper here because I didn't want to get the whole sticky notepad out. So I figured let's use up scraps of paper that you have. I didn't think the update would be this big. That, like I said, brings my total to 96. I'm excited about the new palette, but you know, looking at the palettes that I still have to use and try in order to finally get to this, it's a lot. But hopefully I can finish 2 palettes this year. Hopefully the Zenobia one, hopefully the Sleek one. We have so many amazing palettes coming up. Okay, we have Nomad Cosmetics, we have some more Colourpop, we have some Natasha Denona coming up. ABH, I still have an ABH palette somewhere. We will get to this, okay? 2023 will be the year of using up eyeshadow. I mean, I have done that for years now, but this year, really, we're getting to it. So, oh, maybe I should also tell you my goals. Use this one up completely. It's, I mean, you know, a few more days and it's gone. I think I will put a bit more focus on this one because I think the bronze one here and the dark red here would look good together. Right? Like bronze and plum might look good. I might hit pan on this, who knows? And I want to use this one up, which will be very easy because I'm blending shade. So those are my goals. I'm not setting any high goals. I'm not setting a, oh, I want to be under 90 shadows again. You know what happened, right? Karma hit me straight in the face. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know how your projects are going, or if you have new projects going on, because new year, new projects, right? And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.